Tonight on Cougar News, students react to the recent shooting at Umpqua Community College in Oregon.
Plus, we take a look at Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Also, we get an update on the condition of Lamar Odom. Cougar News starts now.
This is Cougar News.
Hello and welcome to Cougar News. I'm Austin Westfall.
And I'm Laura Tijla. Here's the latest from the Cougar Newsroom. The Santa Clarita Community College District, which operates COC, will make big changes to the process of electing its trustees. The district made this decision after their election practices were challenged in a lawsuit under the California Voting Rights Act. This took place 2 years ago. The lawsuit was settled under the condition that there would be changes made in the way that elections were conducted. The district is in the process of setting up boundaries for the representation of the trustees. 3 draft plans have been made public as of last week. Last night's meeting was the first of 3 to invite members of the public to ask questions and address concerns regarding these proposed maps. The board is anticipating to choose a plan by the final meeting to later propose to the Board of Governors in January.
Before the discussion of the trustee district maps, the College Board of Trustees adopted a new plan to bring the school up to date with the Americans with Disabilities Act. The plan would bring fixes to the school in order to make it more accessible to those with disabilities. Some of the fixes include fixing handrails and doors in the school. This plan comes after a lengthy lawsuit against the college that was closed in July. The fixes will be drawn out over the next 5 years and will be checked again in 2020.
E-cigarettes are now banned in certain areas throughout the Santa Clarita Valley. The Santa Clarita City Council voted on Tuesday to regulate e-cigarettes, or vaping as it's known, where cigarette smoking is already prohibited. The measure, which was first voted on in September, goes into effect November 12, 2015, and will limit the smokeless devices in the workplace, at city facilities and cars, and will include public parks, open spaces, and trails.
The shooting last month at Umpqua Community College in Oregon has once again brought out the issue of gun and campus safety back into the national spotlight. Cougar News reporter Enzo Marino got some insight into the reaction of COC students and how they've been impacted.
After the shooting at Umpqua Community College in Oregon, reaction from students and faculty at COC is mostly the same.
I mean, I was sad. It's obviously really devastating.
I was just really sad for everyone involved. It was a tragic thing that shouldn't have happened.
A very unfortunate, sad event.
But the impact of the shooting seems to change depending on who you ask. While some say they're concerned,
I do get a little bit nervous sometimes coming to school every day.
Honestly, I feel like there is no such thing as a safe area or a safe school. There is no designated safe place.
I mean, I'm a little uneasy sometimes, just like what's going on. Is there going to be a shooter at this school?
Others aren't really fazed.
To be honest, I don't feel affected at school.
I still feel comfortable coming to school. I don't ever get nervous or anything. I mean, I feel pretty good about it here.
One student even said that public shootings have become routine.
I wasn't surprised because I mean a lot of this stuff always happens, and I mean our government doesn't really do anything to help us or help stop the situation.
Some students even offered their advice on what could and should be done to address mass shootings.
First thought is gun control, but then there are other weapons.
I don't believe that guns are the problem. I think that the focus more should be put on mental health.
COC currently has an emergency notification system called COC Alert, which notifies students and employees of potential dangers like an active shooter or other emergency situations. For Cougar News, I'm Enzo Marino.
Still here?
We're here with Nick Reverker for What's Trending. I hear Governor Jerry Brown has been passing a lot of new bills lately.
Yeah, in fact, one of them actually affects public schools. Let me tell you more about it. Over the weekend, Governor Jerry Brown approved a measure banning public schools from using the term Redskins as a team mascot or mascot name. The measure, by Assemblyman Luis Alejo, makes California the first state in the nation to pass a law prohibiting the name. Schools that use materials containing the term will be allowed to phase out their use to alleviate cost concerns. The law will go into full effect on January 2017 and will affect 4 California high schools in Merced, Calaveras, Tulare, and Madera counties. And scientists from NASA JPL are saying that the El Nino forming in the Pacific Ocean is now too big to fail. 3 weeks ago, the National Weather Service raised the odds of California getting a wetter than average winter. Southern California now has more than a 60% chance of a wet winter, a 33% chance of a normal winter, and a less than 7% chance of a dry winter. Scientists know El Nino is getting stronger because of rising temperatures in the Pacific Ocean and a change of wind direction along the equator, driving warm waters towards the Americas. But despite the expected massive rains, experts say the El Nino doesn't necessarily spell the end of the California drought. And finally, the Democratic presidential candidates held their first debate last night in Las Vegas. On the stage were the 2 big candidates, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, along with Martin O'Malley, Jim Webb, and Lincoln Chafee. The consensus is that Clinton won the debate. She was loose and was able to fend off the tough questions regarding her scandals. Sanders hammered home his policies on jobs, big banks, and campaign financing. And though he and Clinton differ on issues like gun control, Sanders ended up having a little bit of a bonding moment with Clinton when he defended her email scandal, saying, "The American people are sick and tired about hearing about your damned emails." The audience stood up and applauded their remark. It wasn't a great night for Martin O'Malley, who found it tough to distinguish himself, and Lincoln Chafee and Jim Webb couldn't seem to find their footing either. The night was clearly about Clinton and Sanders, with Clinton coming out on top. And that's what's trending. I'm Nick Faverka. For more stories in and around the Santa Clarita Valley, you can check us out at cougarnews.com. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Nick. Santa Clarita has lost more lives to suicide this year than in any other year on record. Reporter Aaron Lanuza found a hopeful message that appears to be quite consistent in the community and has more information on the resources available to residents.
In the current year, Santa Clarita has reached 21 suicides, a number higher than any year on record. And dealing with these issues is often difficult.
My friend's name was David Sean Owens, and last Thursday I found out that he killed himself in Georgia, and you don't know the toll that your actions take on the people that care about you. As human beings, if you see somebody that's in need, reach out, talk to them, see what's going on.
On the College of the Canyons campus, there is a belief that depression is not a lasting state.
There's lots of this stigma that says, hey, if you have a mental health problem, if you're feeling depressed, you're going to be that way all the time. But we know it's not true. We know that people have serious problems, even to the point where they're feeling suicidal. They can recover and they can get to the point where they're not feeling that way.
As Suicide Awareness Month came to an end in September, the resources for those who ask remain constant and readily available.
Fortunately, in Santa Clarita, we have so many wonderful places that can help. I mean, our ER here at Henry Mayo, open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. The Sheriff's Department has a new mental health department now, where they'll actually come out and evaluate somebody.
Around 20 patients are checked into the behavioral health unit in Henry Mayo every day. But when a patient leaves the facility, they leave with something they didn't have before.
What really is neat about what we do is we give them new hope. When they come in here, they have none. When they leave, they have many. So my message to anybody is there is nothing worth dying for. There really isn't. No matter what the problem, no matter what's going on in your life, there's help. All you got to do is really reach out and ask.
In the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life.
There's somebody there 24/7 to talk to. 1-800-273-8255.
And with your Cougar News, I'm Aaron Lanuza.
Did you know that in America, heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women? This past Saturday, the American Heart Association kicked off its 5K walk in Valencia to spread more awareness and raise more than $1.5 million for heart disease research. Cougar News reporter Georgia Rios brings us more.
Last Saturday, Santa Clarita hosted a leg of the 2015 Los Angeles Heart Walk here at our own Bridgeport Park. Survivors, family, friends, and pets endured the heat and walked to raise money and awareness of heart diseases.
I just wanted to talk about my son Cameron. I lost him about 3 years ago, very suddenly from myocarditis, which is an infection in the heart that was not detected. I want everybody to just be aware that this is not just an old person's disease. This happens to young people.
The event was full of family fun, dance teams, support, as well as the energy to participate in the 5K walk.
Our goal here is to bring the community together to raise awareness and funds to fight heart disease and stroke. They are, to this day, the leading killers of Americans. The great news is 80% of these diseases can be prevented. So we really want to send the message that, you know, we can fight this disease by working together and really taking charge of our health.
Not only did this walk raise awareness, but allowed a community to come together and support one another.
For more information or to donate, go to www.heartwalkla.org.
Coming up on Cougar News, Kimberly Pressler and Kelly Johnstone take a look at this month's focus on breast cancer.
Plus, we will have an update on the latest news from our high school football teams. Stay tuned.
Art is life. Art is love. Art is patience.
As many of you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But did you know every 19 seconds someone is diagnosed with the disease? Millions of women are surviving thanks to early detection and better treatment. Kimberly Pressler has more on what you can do to join in the movement and take a stand against a deadly disease.
October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the Santa Clarita Valley has many opportunities for you to help raise awareness and financial hope for those fighting this deadly disease. You can eat, drink, and help raise funds at Kabuki when you upgrade any roll to pink soy paper. For each roll that's gone pink, they will donate $1 to Susan G. Komen of Los Angeles to help find a cure. If you're in the mood for some fun, then take part in the Carol Hunt Memorial Bingo or Bust, held at the Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital on October 21st from 6 to 9:30 p.m. Buy-in is $35 prepaid and $45 at the door. The funds raised benefit the Sheila R. Velaz Breast Imaging Center here in Santa Clarita, and it will help pay for services of those that can't afford it. With breast cancer, finding it early is key. So this month, you should also do something good for yourself.
It is reported that 1 in 8 U.S. women will be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer within their lifetime. The best possible tool for detection continues to be the mammogram.
Every October, and we also do it in May for Mother's Day, we have a cash special. We want to make sure that everybody can get a mammogram at an affordable rate. So what we're offering is for $225. That includes the interpretation by the radiologist, the tomosynthesis, which is 3D mammography, we're able to find about 41% more invasive cancers using this technology. So we highly recommend that women do take advantage of that one.
For Cougar News, I'm Kimberly Pressler.
Over the weekend, tattoo parlors across the country celebrated the annual Personal Ink Day. This special event introduced cancer survivors to a new form of healing. Our reporter Kelly Johnstone has more.
Started by a breast cancer survivor, Personal Ink, or P-Ink Day, is a national event to empower women who've had their breasts removed. Held in 13 cities, Personal Ink unites survivors with tattoo artists, giving them the option to turn scars into beautiful works of art. A special new facility in Santa Clarita called the Gilded Lily has joined the movement to help these women reclaim their bodies.
Instead of going to a normal tattoo shop where you may feel intimidated by the crowd or intimidated by showing your scars or intimidated by showing body parts that you may not be wanting to show to other people that are in the room, like a regular tattoo shop, this services people that maybe aren't the typical kind of people that go to a tattoo shop. They're the kind of people that only want this one scar that they just can't connect to be something beautiful.
Tattoo artist Holly Fennett owns the Gilded Lily and dedicates her time to paramedical tattooing for survivors of serious illness and domestic abuse.
It's that finishing touch, in a sense, that allows them to move back into their lives and move forward and move on.
Cancer survivor Carrie Clipperton had a double mastectomy 2 years ago.
I was tired of looking in the mirror and seeing, pain and scars, and I wanted something, to make me feel a little bit happier about my decision to have the mastectomy, and just to look at it and feel grateful that I'm alive.
Participating tattoo artists donate their time and work completely free of charge, and it can take hours. But for all of the people involved, it's worth every minute.
I do have some of the most important people in my life that have gone through it. So being able to give something back to these women just means a lot.
Holly was great. She did a beautiful, wonderful job, and it was just really special.
New York Times best-selling author Celeste Ding will be making an appearance at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center on Monday, October 19th. The event is centered around Ing's book, Everything I Never Told You, which was recently named the College of the Canyon's Book of the Year. Fans can get their book signed and participate in a question and answer session with the author. Admission is free and books will be sold at the event. For more information, log on to events.canyons.edu/calendar.
The Santa Clarita Valley is full of young, bright people who work hard to create successful futures for themselves. Nick Vaverka has more on an event and organization that allows local talent to network with their peers and be recognized for their dedication to the community.
Local Santa Clarita residents ranging in ages from 18 to 40 gathered at the Valencia Country Club last Thursday night for the SCV 40 Under 40 Awards nominee mixer. The SCV 40 Under 40 Awards is put on by the Magazine of Santa Clarita along with JCI Santa Clarita.
JCI stands for Junior Chamber International, or also known as the JCs. It started off in 1941 in St. Louis by a man named Henry Giesenberg. And today, it's grown to over 200 chapters in the United States, 2,000 chapters, 3,000 chapters, I think, globally. And the chapter right here in Santa Clarita Valley is #1 in the state of California, currently today, and top 5 in the nation.
The night celebrated this year's nominees and gave them the chance to mingle with fellow nominees, past award winners, and prominent leaders of the local community.
I won in 2014. It's just a great achievement, not just for yourself, but for your family, for your coworkers, people who you work with. It's that sense of achievement that brings warmth toward everyone you come in contact with.
The 40 Under 40 Awards recognizes young up-and-coming people in the local community. Recipients of the award are selected by a panel of community leaders and business owners in Santa Clarita.
I'm just honored to be here and have some recognition, and
there's a lot of young people here tonight who do really good work, and I want to meet them too, and everyone needs to encourage each other.
This is just a great event for me and for others like me under the age of 40 that are up and coming in Santa Clarita. I think it gives them a great opportunity to meet each other and hopefully go forward and work together and make the community a better place.
The networking is the most important thing. The people that you meet, especially in a business environment, that's how you get places you need to go.
This year's SCV 40 Under 40 Dinner and Gala Awards will be held November 12th at TPC Valencia with special guest MC Chris Schaubel from KTLA. For Cougar News, I'm Nick Vaverka.
And we're here with Jazz for entertainment. Hi, I've heard there's a big concert that will start soon.
Yes. The iHeartRadio Jingle Ball Tour sold out this week. It will hit 11 major cities across the country. The Los Angeles tour date is December 4th at the Staples Center. Headliners include One Direction, The Weeknd, Selena Gomez, 5 Seconds of Summer, Ellie Goulding, and a few more up-and-coming artists. $1 from each ticket goes to the Ryan Seacrest Foundation. Although it is sold out, KISS FM will be giving away tickets until the day of the show. After 62 years of publishing their magazine with pictures of completely nude women, the U.S. edition of Playboy has decided they will now feature sexy, seductive pictures of the women fully clothed. The effect will not take place until March of 2016. Originally, the magazine was published to showcase a particular lifestyle for men. It looks like this well-known company is taking a new direction. Mattel might be best known for their multi-billion-dollar line of Barbies, accompanied by breathtaking beachfront mansions, countless closets to die for, and shoes to accompany every outfit. But last weekend at New York Comic Con, the popular toy company, along with DC Comics, announced a new line of action figures targeted for young girls. DC Superhero Girls will introduce us to the teen versions of Wonder Woman, Batgirl, Supergirl, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Bumblebee. The second and third webisodes were uploaded following this huge announcement. The line is set to be released in 2016. You can find a little bit of beauty anywhere you go, but you can find a lot of it right here in COC's art gallery. Sammy Giebers was there to give a sneak peek on what you might be expecting to see when you stroll through COC's Plein Air exhibit.
The exhibit in the College of the Canyons Art Gallery features plein air California landscape paintings. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., students can come and view a variety of work from different artists and their own interpretations of landscapes. Other than a place to view art, it also serves as an extended classroom to many of the students here.
If you're in the arts, if you're a painter, for instance, you might be inspired even to go out and do this kind of painting. Or you might see a painting style that you want to emulate, that you like, and you want to research and try for yourself.
Even if you may not have a specific interest in painting or are taking any classes related to art, representatives from the gallery will explain that seeing how other people interpret things can make an impact on yourself.
I think, anyone, those that aren't specifically interested in painting or artists themselves, should find a way that this connects with them. And in whatever way that is, it could just be a spiritual connection. You look at the way other people view the world, it can open your own eyes and kind of help you with your own perception, or at least give you another perception to consider.
For more information, head online to the COC website or call the number below. I'm Sammy Giebers, reporting for Cougar News.
Are you looking for a fun and affordable show to go to? Well, with only 3 shows left of Dracula at the Black Box Theater, it's time to get your tickets now. We had Outlet Entertainment reporter David Caduto go to the show, and these were his thoughts.
With the season changing and Halloween just a few short days away, it is the perfect time to get scared. One of the most frightening is Dracula. Currently, it's playing at the Performing Arts Center. I had the distinct pleasure of going backstage and watching a few rehearsals.
There's something of a nightmare about this place, and I fear my superstitions may run riot within me. And the Count, my host, what manner of man is this? I feel the dread of his presence overwhelming me.
I had a chance to speak to a few of its stars, and we spoke about what the future holds for them and their passion for this show.
A theater program and continue studying my acting there and just see how much further I can go.
I've seen the show for myself. I would say David has all the potential in the world. Also, the person who played Redfield gave an outstanding performance.
Well, I honestly just came first to audition because I liked the thought of playing in Dracula, but whenever I saw the role of Renfield on the little sheet they gave us, I immediately fell in love with the character and immediately wanted to play him with all of my heart.
The director and I spoke at length, and I asked her, what was the inspiration for doing Dracula?
Dracula came out of conversations in the play selection committee, and to be honest with you, I thought it was almost Halloween and Dracula would be a good selection, and that I could expand the cast to include a larger ensemble and get more kids involved. And so that's really where it came from.
With only a few shows remaining in the season, Dracula has definitely made its mark. As the rehearsals were coming to a close and they were packing away the props, David was kind enough to give me an impression.
I definitely say this in the show.
I am Dracula.
This is David Caduto, live for Cougar News.
Right in time for Halloween. It's a shame Lombardi's is closed this year. Back to you guys.
Thank you. Raising money is an important part of any community organization, and the American Legion raises money in a unique and fun way. Here is Jake Barabas with the story.
Honoring the past, saluting the present, and remembering the fallen. Nothing says America like helping your fellow neighbor. And horsepower. Hot Rods for Heroes is a Maryland-based charitable foundation established in 2010 with a singular purpose, to say thank you to our nation's heroes. Last Sunday, October 11th, at the New Halltown Public Library parking lot, Hot Rods for Heroes raised money for the American Legion Post 507.
The turnout today, we have about 100 entries, and 15 of those are motorcycles.
We work as a team, and we created this Veterans Car Show to raise money to help out our post, the American Legion Post 507. We raise money to help the veterans in the organization, keep the building going, different things. We use that money for Habitat for Humanity, which is Habitat for Heroes.
We are just trying to give back to the service and in memory of our families and what my father has been able to do in his lifetime. So this is what we're trying to end up doing for this, and hopefully everybody enjoys it, and it has been such a wonderful turnout for us right now. We appreciate everybody that's here with us.
This has been Jake Barabas reporting for Cougar News.
Students enrolled at College of the Canyons are very familiar with all the programs the school has to offer. But how are local high schoolers supposed to know about all the opportunities available to them? This past week, COC put on an event called College to Career Day, and I was there to see what it's all about.
More than 1,000 students turned out to the 5th annual College to Career Day held at the University Center at College of the Canyons Saturday. The event aimed at giving junior high to college students the chance to explore different academic and career options and even get some hands-on experience.
We want young students to think about what their opportunities might be without closing the door on any possibilities, and welding is one of those possibilities.
EMT program is a springboard program to not only emergency medical service training, but also to other types of medical service. We have a lot of students that are looking to go into nursing careers, physician's assistants, even to medical school.
We're telling them about the athletic training program here at COC, the 2-year associate's degree program, where they would learn about rehab modalities, taping, learning rehabilitative exercises, as well as just the concepts and the life of being an athletic trainer in the professional field.
College to Career Day showed off a little something for everyone, hoping to provide all students with a path that is right for them.
No one wants to go to work every day. Pick something you love and it's never a day of work.
For Cougar News, I'm Austin Westfall.
I was one of the roughly 700 people that enjoyed songs and dances from 11 Latin American countries at the Journey Through Latin America 2 concert. Take a look. Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center hosted the band Vento Sur to celebrate Latin America. People had the chance to immerse into the Hispanic culture and be carried away by its music and dances.
You're gonna dance, you're gonna laugh, and probably maybe cry a little bit because you're gonna be nostalgic. Some of the songs will bring you back to your childhood memories, and for those that are not from Latin America, they're just gonna feel that. They're gonna connect, and I think that's what's important.
The concert was a collaboration between international programs and the city of Santa Clarita to raise funds for scholarships. These scholarships will give 3 local students the opportunity to go on a literacy and medical mission to Nicaragua and Ecuador as students ambassadors in 2016. But money wasn't the only goal.
This is also a family event. You see some children here that are enjoying their learning. And the bottom line is that it's an educational concert and people are going to learn a little bit more about the culture.
Here we are trying to promote our country, the good things, but people get put off by saying, well, no, it's unstable, it's bad, it's a lot of craziness going on out there. Our country and our culture has very rich musical and cultural and arts background.
For Cougar News, I'm Laura Pichla.
Still to come on Cougar News, Lamar Odom's condition is updated.
Also, we look at hearts, bow wows, and meows. Don't go anywhere.
This is T-Boz at TLC.
This is Batman.
I'm Michael
I'm scared not to.
And I'm Danny Tamborelli. Hi, this is Ming Chen.
This is Mike Zapsik. Hi, it's Louis Anderson. I'm Weird Al.
I'm Florence Henderson. You're watching.
And you're watching.
And you're watching. And you're watching.
And you're watching.
And you lucky people are watching.
Cougar News.
Cougar News.
Cougar News.
Cougar News.
Cougar News. You're watching Cougar News.
And I'm a cougar. Stay tuned.
Habitat for Heroes.
Really, it's a story about people.
Letting people see that they're not alone, they're not isolated. We're here to help.
And we need to work on behalf of our veterans.
Then we can really change that veteran's ability to reintegrate into the community.
Habitat for Heroes is not just rebuilding homes, but it's rebuilding lives.
And that's the message we want to get across.
Get involved. Visit habitatscv.org and find out how you can help.
What? This? Watch.
It's estimated that California will need 11 trillion gallons of water to end this 4-year drought.
Since 1994, COC has made an effort to ensure all structures on campus are built with earthquakes in mind.
The importance of accuracy is key to Paul Bond's reporting. Such a story where facts could be easily exaggerated might just cause Bond to return back to South Korea.
Although filming at College of the Canyons generates upwards of $1 million a year.
Today, everyone is here to celebrate one thing. Live.
More than 3,000 participants ran locally in support for finding a cure for spinal cord injury.
What are you doing? Go watch the news or something. Awesome town, I swear.
You're watching?
Fast food secret menus are one of...
There's been a lot of talk on social media about secret menus, but it's often hard to tell which items are real and which ones are just myths. Cody Taylor investigated which of these off-menu items can be purchased at Santa Clarita restaurants.
Fast food secret menus are one of the most talked about things on social media, but many people are hesitant to try them as they feel that the items are not in fact true. Today we will discover which items you can buy in Santa Clarita and which ones are just hoax.
One of the most talked about secret menu items is Chipotle's quesadilla. Let's see if that one's actually existing in the Santa Clarita Valley. Can I get a quesadilla?
Have you been made aware of the price?
What's that?
Have you been made aware of the price?
No. Yeah, it's fine. Most people are aware of animal flies on In-N-Out's secret menu, but recently a monkey-style logo has made the news. Let's see if this one exists in the Santa Clarita Valley or if this is one of the hoax. Hi, do you do the monkey-style logos? The monkey-style?
We don't have this.
I guess I'll stick to animal flies then.
Animal fries?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe burger or drink for you?
No, that's it.
Okay.
The last ones we'll be chucking out to see if they'll whale in Santa Clarita Valley are the double jumbo jack and the happy flies, the jack in the box. Hi, can I get one of the jumbo jacks?
Jumbo jack? Is that the combo or by itself?
By itself.
All right. Do you want cheese in it?
No thanks, but can I add an additional patty to it?
Of course, you can.
Cool.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, can I get a medium moto of flies?
Medium French fries?
Yeah.
Okay.
And would it be cool to get half and half? Half seasoned, half regular?
What was that?
And can I get those like half seasoned, half regular?
Oh, okay.
For Cougar News, this has been Cody Taylor.
And here we have Andrew Gold with sports. I hear you have an update on Lamar Odom's condition.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not doing too well. Odom remains in critical condition after being found unconscious in a Nevada brothel Tuesday night. Odom allegedly told Dennis Hoff, the brothel's owner, that he planned to visit Love Ranch in Crystal, Nevada. Odom is currently being treated at Sunrise Hospital and Medical Center in Las Vegas, where he remains unresponsive. Medical personnel at the hospital have confirmed that Odom was on cocaine and sexual enhancement drugs and suffered brain damage from at least one stroke. The personnel also said he doesn't look like he'll make it, and if he does, he won't be the same. I've also heard that the Kardashians have flown his family out from New York so they can be with him at this dire time. Moving on to COC sports. The COC women's volleyball team is off to a pretty hot start this year with a record of 13-2. They currently sit at number 5 in the state. Their next game is this Friday at home versus Glendale at 6 p.m. Emily Bible and Brooke Garlick lead the team with 183 and 120 kills, respectively. After getting off to one of their best starts since 2008 and knocking off the number 1 team in the state, the COC football team was unable to keep their streak alive at Saddleback last Saturday. They were held to just one field goal throughout the entire game and just couldn't get the offense rolling as they fell 19-3. Despite the loss, the Cougars are confident that they will stay focused and take care of business for the rest of the season.
Not commit stupid penalties. On defense, we strive to be great tacklers, know the scheme, execute the scheme, be great tacklers, and get the ball out. On the offensive side of the ball, it's much the same. No assignment errors, great effort, take care of the football. So those are the messages we stress week in, week out, and we hope so far we've done a good job listening and adhering to those. So we hope that it continues.
The biggest factor is just everyone is out there doing their job. No one's trying to make big plays. Everyone's just doing their own job. The D line's been great. We have a lot of sophomores on the defense also that's actually contributing to the leadership and the defense and everything. So D-line's been great, linebackers have been great, and DBs back there have been also great.
It's been the coaching this year and the group of players that we brought in and coming back from last year. We've really meshed well together. It's been successful as of yet. We just really need to execute to keep that record up and keep doing what we're doing.
The Cougars plan to turn things around this Saturday at Allen Hancock College starting at 2 p.m. Don't miss it. Coming off of a 6-0 victory over Bakersfield, the women's soccer team is off to a great start as well. With that win, they improved their season record to 5 wins, 1 loss, and 4 draws. Marissa Neisel is blistering opponents this year, leading the team with 12 goals and 20 points in just 10 games. After starting the season a little slow, the men's soccer team has vamped it up a bit as of late. Coming off of back-to-back 4-0 victories and a 0-0 tie versus Oxnard, they look to revamp their offense as they played Moore Park last Thursday. We begin in the 24th minute as Oscar Sanchez nets it past the keeper on a penalty kick to make it 2-0 Cougars. Later, Adrian Arguello would slip past the back line and boot it past Moore Park goalie to put the Cougars on top 3-0. Moore Park never put together much of an offensive attack as the Cougars would shut them out 4-0 and improve their record to 3-4-3. They move on to Santa Monica College on Friday and look to continue their winning ways after a scoreless draw yesterday against LA Mission. Now, we had a lot of exciting action in the Foothill League this past Friday. The perennial powerhouse, Valencia Vikings, faced off against this year's surprise Golden Valley Grizzlies. Coming in at 4-1, the Grizzlies were out to show that this isn't just a fluke. The Vikings jumped out to an early 7-0 lead in the first quarter, but didn't score another touchdown for the rest of the half, and they relied on 3 field goals from kicker Kevin Knightsky. Their offense would wake up later in the third. Here you see quarterback Cole Parkinson connect deep to the middle of the field as Drew Ravello absolutely burns his defenders on his way to giving Valencia a 23-0 lead. Later in the half, Parkinson would connect again, this time to Tim Wiggin, who walks in for the 30-0 Vikings lead. Jamad Berkeley would join the party as well in the fourth as he makes what seems to be the whole team miss here as he strolls in for the easy score and a 37-0 final in a game that saw Golden Valley only able to muster 38 total yards. Valencia moves on to face Saugus this Friday as Golden Valley travels to Canyon looking to right the ship. Let's move on to Saugus. We begin with the Centurion's second possession of the game. Quarterback Luis Eusebi drops back and hits his receiver open down the middle, who fights off a few defenders but is brought down at the 3. Amir Bishop would then punch it in at the line to give the Saugus a 7-0 lead. We pick it back up on their very next drive. Eusebi drops back and takes it off down the sideline, evading multiple defenders and takes it to the house to give Saugus a 14-0 lead. West Ranch would come out firing in the third quarter, though, as here you see Jackson Clark throw one down the middle to Jordan Hunt, who's off to the races for a 76-yard touchdown to put West Ranch on the board. That's all they would manage, though, as the Centurion defense proved to be too much as they stifled the Cats' running game from the very beginning and cruised to a 42-7 victory. Saugus plays Valencia at COC next Friday, and West Ranch will travel to Valencia to face off against Hart. Now, there were tons of fireworks in the Hart Canyon game as well over at Canyon High School. We'll start with this massive catch and run from Brock Williams. Let's watch as he avoids not one, not two, but 3 Canyon defenders on his way to the score. That's a top play nominee if you ask me. Canyon's defense would be shut down early, as here you see Miles Fallon break through for the sack. Let's move ahead to see Nick Moore scramble out of the pocket. Watch this kid find Brock Williams free in the corner of the end zone. Now on to the third quarter, where after a 51-yard field goal from Hart kicker Andrew Nielsen, Camden Apsay would finally put Canyon on the board with an 11-yard touchdown run. The Cowboys would make it pretty tight in the third as you see Markale Taylor with the interception here, followed by a Canyon touchdown to cut the lead to 30-21. But it was all Hart from there as Nick Moore hands it off to Nelson James for the score, and later Nick would take it in to give himself a Hart a commanding 52-28 lead. Next up, Hart travels to Valencia to take on the Vikings as Canyon will go on the road against Golden Valley. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Andrew. People gathered for some puppy loving at the Bow Wows and Meows event last weekend. Brooke Lohman was there to give us a closer look.
Traffic was slow this Sunday on Newhall Avenue as people filled William Hart County Park for the 15th annual Bow Wows and Meows Pet Fair. The event had an estimated 10,000 visitors who came for a day of fun, food, family, entertainment, and of course, for their love of animals.
I've never seen so many people at an event in Santa Clarita. I guess I need to go out more, but it's so busy and it's just a pet-loving community.
This event was put on by Bow Wows and Meows nonprofit organization who encourage animal adoption and celebrate pets. A record-breaking 200 pets were adopted at this event, which sparked tears in the eyes of the founder, Yvonne Albee, who says many miracles happened this Sunday, while she told me in a phone interview several stories about puppies, kittens, and elderly dogs who most likely wouldn't have found a home if it were not for this event.
I always believe in adopting first. Go to a shelter and find someone who really needs that love, that attention, rather than, it's always don't shop, adopt. It's something that I really believe in.
Pet owners took advantage of the several photo booths offered and had a fun time watching the Fun Dog Show, Disc Dog Show, and the Adopt a Pet Parade. The day had several contests including Silliest Pet Trick, Best Costume, Best Vocalist, and the Pet and Owner Lookalike Competition. This event provided several services such as pet registration, free rabies shots, vaccines, pet tags, and several free pet food samples. Treasurer Laura Chesler said in an interview that the goal of this year's event was to adopt 200 pets, and aside from the scorching heat, the organization accomplished what they set out to do. The event had a great turnout, and they say they plan to progress into next year.
For more information, you can visit bowwowsandmeows.org.
I'm Brooke Lohman reporting for Cougar News.
That does it for this edition of Cougar News. I'm Austin Westfall, and remember, you can catch us on the web at cougarnews.com.
And I'm Laura Pihla. You can also send us news tips and story ideas to our Twitter handle, COC_Cougar News. Have a good night, everybody.